Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young man named Emeka. He was married to Dema and has two children. Emeka was very hardworking. He sells foodstuffs in the village market to take care of his family. Dima, his wife, will always assist him in his business whenever Emeka goes to the neighboring village to buy his goods. Emeka buys his goods from a neighboring village called Uruagu. The village was well known to have one of the biggest markets for buying and selling any type of foodstuff you can think of. And Emeka normally stays for 2 nights in Uruagu village anytime he goes to purchase his goods because he buys in large quantity. He stays with one of his friends named Onyeka, who stays in Uruagu. He would spend the night there anytime he wasn't able to finish on time in purchasing his goods. One fateful day, when Emeka finished purchasing the things he needed in the market and decided to head back to his friend's house, Onyeka. When he reached Onyeka's house, to his greatest surprise, he saw a very big snake on the roof of Onyeka's kitchen. He was so scared, thinking the snake might hurt him. Emeka then picked up a very big stick and tried to kill the snake. Luckily for Onyeka, he was on his way back from fetching firewood and saw Emeka with a very big stick trying to kill a snake. Onyeka dropped his firewood and ran to stop Emeka before he kills the snake. Onyeka said with a loud voice while panting, "Emeka, do you want to put me in trouble? Please don't kill the snake. It is harmless." Emeka was surprised to hear Onyeka saying a snake was harmless, because everybody believes a snake is always harmful. It was then Onyeka told Emeka that in Uruagu kingdom, you dare not kill a snake, that the people of Uruagu kingdom believes that a snake is harmless and brings them riches and good fortune. He then went ahead to beg him never to kill any snake anytime he comes to Uruagu kingdom to purchase his goods. The next day, Emeka, after buying his goods, went back to his own village. He was welcomed by his wife, Dema, who served him dinner. While Emeka was eating, he narrated his experience to Dema, how he encountered a snake in his friend's house in Uruagu and was stopped from killing it, just because it's their tradition to never kill a snake because it brings good fortune. Dima was surprised that such tradition existed and told her husband, "It is better to respect one's tradition." Emeka, his wife and children were living happily until the village began to experience bad economy. Emeka would go to the market but make little sales. They started having difficulty in meeting their needs. Dima, Emeka's wife, then told Emeka that they should move to Uruagu since it is well known to have one of the biggest markets, and they would make enough sales if he starts his business there. Emeka accepted, and that was how Emeka and his family moved to Uruagu kingdom to start a new life. Things began to go well for them, and they started getting progress again. They started progressing. But Emeka was not happy because his wife and children will always complain about the constant snake they always see. Emeka would tell them that the snake was harmless, that the tradition of Uruagu kingdom do not permit anyone to harm or kill a snake. He told them that he was not happy himself about the tradition, but he just have to endure. One day, when Emeka returned from the market, he was resting in his hut when he heard a sound outside the hut and went to check. He saw a snake beside his firewood in his kitchen. He was angry to see the snake there because he thought someone was in his kitchen. Then Emeka thought to himself and said, "They say snakes in Uruagu kingdom are harmless, and yet they keep visiting people's home." This continued for a long time until one day when Emeka got home and went to take his bath. Then he saw a snake around his bucket. He was angry and told his wife, Dima, that he's fed up of seeing snakes around his house. That was how Emeka killed the snake after the plea he got from Dima not to kill it. He now tried burying it. While he was trying to bury the snake, his neighbor's wife saw him with the snake and started screaming, calling people to come, that a stranger in their village has committed a sacrilege. People gathered and carried Emeka around the village with the dead snake around his neck, saying he committed a taboo for killing a snake. They took him to the king, who then asked if Emeka knew about the tradition. He said yes, he knew about it, but he was tired of seeing snakes around his house. The king told him that the snakes he sees around his house was what brought him progress and riches. He was punished by the king of Uruagu kingdom, who told him he must bury the snake as tradition demands. That the snake must be buried as a human being. And also, Emeka and his family must mourn the snake for 7 days. Emeka pleaded to the king and the villagers to forgive him, but they refused. Emeka bought a casket and other things required for the burial of the snake, and also mourned the snake for 7 days. The lesson of this story is to always respect the tradition of other people, irrespective of where you find yourself. No matter how strange you think the tradition is, respect it. Thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe for more interesting stories. Thanks for stopping by. Bye!